pulling you with me on another adventure. And today, I'm in Cambridge, Ohio at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds. The event today that's being held here at the fairgrounds is called the Paul Bunyan Timber Festival. It happens every year on the first weekend in October, and it's a big event that mainly focuses on the timber industry and many different aspects with the timber industry, but there's something here for everyone. So I'm crossing the road here. I had to park across the road right up by I-70, and I'm heading into the fairgrounds now. Now in the fairgrounds, see steel has their factory set up here. I believe that's their factory set up, chainsaw apartment. I always like to sit and watch that and see the sculptures they have. But I'm gonna walk around and try to get you all some footage. This is massive. I can't video the whole thing. I really need a drone. The aerial shot of how big this show is and what all's here. Again, it's mainly things for the timber industry, but there is some farming stuff here, which of course a lot of the farming equipment, timber equipment crosses over. There's a lot of lawn and garden stuff, furniture making, firewood processing, you name it, it's here. So let's walk around and see what all's here. And one thing I've noticed so far, just walking around, there's a lot of different companies here selling excavators. There's a lot of off-brand excavator companies out there now, and they're really pushing the American market. As I'm walking up past these excavators, these are Sandy's, which they're pretty well known, pretty good excavator, is what I've been told. There's a lot of other brands I've never even heard of that I've already passed through, and hopefully I'll be getting some footage of here later. Now we're coming up on the Husqvarna tent. I always love seeing what all Husqvarna has out new. Every time I come to this show, I always learn something new or see a new Husqvarna product. And I think this is so cool how they have all these saws set up in that log. I might come up with some kind of concept like that for some of our shows in the future with my chainsaw collections. But let's see what all they got here. Well, as I said earlier, this facility is massive, and I mean, as you can look here, there's equipment and tents set up in all directions of me where I'm at right now, and it would take me probably 4 hours to go through all of this. I mean, probably maybe even longer. I'm just saying 4 hours if I didn't spend much time. There's even exhibit halls with a lot of stuff in it. And a lot of the buildings when you first walk in, it's just, there's so much. As I'm coming up on these excavators in front of me, that's an example of an excavator company I've never heard of before, but I guess they're kind of new to the North American market. And they look like pretty stout machines, and they look like they have a lot of different attachments for them, several dealers to back them up, so I don't even know the name of them, but I've seen them, several of them set up here. This is one of my more favorite areas here at the show, and it's the Woodland Mills setup. I've watched some of the videos on YouTube of other people that's bought their sawmills, and I really like them log carts, and those chippers look pretty good too. So I really enjoyed walking through that booth, so I definitely got one of their catalogs. So I'm gonna walk around and see some other stuff before I take off. It's starting to get a little later in the day, and I need to start heading back down the interstate soon.
Yeah, it's a muffin.
Well, before I leave, I'm going to come in and check out the Holtz Forma pen. I believe that's how you pronounce that. I'm not familiar with their products. I've seen them advertised on Amazon. They have some really good looking product. They have some nice chainsaws, blowers. All the stuff kind of looks like Husqvarna clones, which I believe they are. I even heard a few loggers saying that they've used some of their saws. They're pretty decent. If you've ever used one of these saws, leave me a comment and let me know if they're any good. Well, as I started home, I drove through the town of Cambridge and I found a little home-cooked establishment called Chelsea's. It's a little home-cooked diner in the town of Cambridge, and I had an excellent meal, which you can see there in my picture today. If you're ever in Cambridge, stop by there and have you a nice meal. I have some additional photos of the Paul Bunyan Festival, which you can see here at the end of the video. As always, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every one of you. We'll have more content coming out. Thanks.